What is your view of the development made in the past year?
Well, without exaggerating, this is a crucial year because we are at 1 year of the full implementation. A lot has happened in terms of, for instance, guidance provided by the Article 29, which has put some flesh and provide some specification on some important aspects of the new regime. Other developments have taken place. The privacy sheet has been adopted by the Commission and is in place and is functioning. Companies are putting in place also the compliance programs, and there's the awareness there has been, I would say, clearly compared to 1 year ago. There's even greater awareness about not only the new rules, but the importance of privacy, and of course of the importance of preparing well for next May 2018.
What is the most important step, in your opinion, that some of the companies maybe should take to make sure they are ready?
But first of all, a word of reassurance. The GDPR is an evolution, it's not a revolution. It is based on the same principles as the Directive 1995. So to the companies who were complying to the Directive 95, my message is that they are already in a very good place. What, of course, needs to be done is often first mapping your data processing. What data are you collecting? For which purpose? Where? And it's on that basis that you then build your compliance. There are certainly efforts because we are moving from a system which is especially in some member states, tend to be based very much on pre-authorization, pre-notification, to a system based on accountability that has a lot of benefits in terms of reduction of costs and of flexibility. But it also requires stronger efforts in terms of internal compliance, in terms of training your people. And in terms of, as I said, mapping your processing and knowing what you're doing. But at the end, this is about good practice. And it's certainly something that can bring important benefits to a company, especially at the moment where privacy increasingly is a competitive differentiator. Customers are interested in privacy and make even base their choice and their decision on privacy and security considerations.
And one last question, what is the role of the European Commission in the process?
Well, the role of the European Commission is, together with other actors, to contribute to the development of a compliance-ready and compliance-friendly environment for May 2018. That's done in different ways. First, communication, awareness-raising campaign addressed at citizens, addressed also at companies, and more generally at the addressee of these rules. So both at the private sectors and at citizens. It is about working with member states. As we know, there are areas in which member states have still some margin of flexibility. We work a lot with member states to ensure that this is done in a convergent way, and that one of the main objectives of the regulation, which is a harmonization of data protection rules in the EU, is maintained and developed. We have also the possibility to develop some tools. We are considering, for instance, developing certification requirements for certification regime, which we believe certification is a very useful tool to help a company complying and demonstrating compliance in a system which, again, moves from ex ante to an ex post approach based on accountability. The Commission is also a member of the Article 29 working party and works with DPAs. And as we know, DPAs have a key role in developing guidelines on some of the key aspects of the regulation. But as I said, developing that compliance-ready and compliance environment with a number of other actors and interlocutors, that's what we are doing right now.